The Ultimate Football Fan is now here. All the biggest fan channels in one place.
Next night stand.
100% Chelsea.
Arsenal Fan TV.
All about the fans.
Why is he on the fucking pitch? What for what?
Exclusive content only here.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to
The UFF Daily Football Show.
The #1 source for everything going on in the football world, daily.
UFF, do what you have to do.
Welcome to FanPark Live. I'm Terry Flewers, joined by Adam from the 5th Official. Today, what's happening, mate?
Not too bad. I'm good.
Last day of the Premier League season.
Yeah.
Sad? Do you feel? I always feel a bit sad.
I do. I would be sad, but we've got the World Cup coming up. So
this is very
right.
true. So that's a few weeks away. Remember, we want your phone calls, 0203 606 0315. We're covering all the Premier League games during this. So if you're watching this on Arsenal Fan TV, don't get upset that we're talking Chelsea. If you're watching it on Chelsea TV, don't get upset that we're talking Liverpool. We're on every platform. You must understand the concept of FanPark Live and UFF by now. So welcome. Remember to download the One Football app. All the information for that is in the description below. We'll use that to review some of the stats as and when it becomes relevant through this. Nothing really happening.
Not really. Nothing surprising anyway.
No, like Liverpool winning, United are winning, Chelsea are losing. There's been no change in the top four. Swansea are losing, so they're 100% going to be relegated now. They had to win 4-0 and hope Southampton lost 6-0, but
they were gone.
They were gone, but you always want a bit of drama. It's like what I really wanted today was Brighton to score first, Chelsea to score first. Ooh, what might happen? But instead, Brighton don't turn. Well, Liverpool just look tremendous. I've watched quite a bit of the Liverpool game today. They've looked tremendous. So what we really want to gauge you guys up for, if you want to call in, we don't want to talk about much half-time. I want to talk more about full-time. But want to sort of gear you up for what comes next. What's next for Arsenal, Liverpool, City, the expectations of these teams next year. That's what we really want to speak to you about. We'll also touch on things like best player and worst player, most improved player. We'll put all that out for you at full time. So get thinking about that. Maybe ring up and give us some ideas that you want us to discuss, things you want us to talk about at full time when all the games are done. It's hard to do it in 15 minutes. First call, though. Hello, welcome to FanPark Live. What's your name?
What comes next? What's next
Hello?
for Arsenal?
Cool. My cat. I didn't know.
Yeah.
My cat knows how to use the phone. There we go. Hello, welcome to FanPark Live.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
Hi, my name is George.
Hello, George. Who do you support?
Basically, I just want to say, Arsenal fans, we've made the biggest mistake possible. Getting rid of Wenger. Huge mistake.
Let me strap myself in for this one.
Explain to us why it's such a big mistake.
We're going to regret this so much. Look at us now. We're 6th, European semi-final, and League Cup final. It's been a great season. I don't know what everyone's getting so fussed about.
Hold on.
He ain't serious.
Now, George, are you being serious?
No.
Yeah, I'm being serious.
No, you're not being serious, bruv.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
You're joking.
I'm not. I'm being dead serious.
So
we've won 3 trophies in 5 years. Do you know how hard trophies are to win these days?
Okay, yeah. All right, fine. Even if I were to give you that, how can you say that it's that we're gonna make a big mistake? Like, Wenger has clearly waned. His powers have waned in the past couple of seasons. The past 10 seasons. How can you say that?
Do you know what? I think all this power waning is nonsense, because you look at Man City, you look at Chelsea, you look at the resources they have, you look at Man United, the resources they have. It's only natural selection. We were always going to go down.
No.
We're not a rich club like that.
Okay. No, you are a rich club.
No, we're not. If you look at the books,
I have looked at the books.
Look how many players we have to sell to raise funds.
No, you don't have to sell players. You sell players because they choose to leave. They don't want to sign new deals. Get your facts straight. Get your facts straight on your accounts. You have hundreds of millions of pounds in cash reserves. Another fact is your owners are multi-billionaires. So as a collective, your football club fails to spend when required. The manager hasn't spent the money in reserves that he's had in place. However, one point I agree with you, winning trophies is important. But if you were winning those,
exactly. It's so difficult.
Okay, let me finish. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point.
Tottenham haven't won in 10 years.
Let me finish my point.
We went from a 9-year trophy drought. It shows how difficult it is.
Let me finish my point. You've cut right in the middle of me. You've won a few trophies. You won the 3 FA Cups in the last few years, which is an achievement. But you've consistently regressed, especially over the last 2 years in the league. The problem you have is that you now want to spend money and get back onto being at the bigger table. But to get that money, you need to be back within the Champions League. The higher up in the Premier League you finish, the more money you have, the more successful you are, the higher sponsorship deals you get. So all of those things are imperative. The club has made a decision to move Arsene Wenger on. They've allowed him to present it as him leaving, but we all pretty much know he's been pushed. And the idea is to bring in a manager that can make you more competitive within the Premier League. So would you be happy with finishing 6th and 7th now every year under Wenger and winning an FA Cup every 2 to 3 years? Would that be you think that's the level that Arsenal should sit at?
No, until Kroenke pulls his finger out his arse and starts spending money, I'm not sure what else we can expect.
How much did you pay for Lacazette and Aubameyang and Xhaka and Sanchez and Ozil? How much did you spend?
Yeah, but you look at Neymar going for 220 million. The cost of all that combined, that's nothing in today's market. The market has changed. That's what you need to understand.
Okay.
But I think Arsene has done a great job. And can I just say one final point?
Yes.
Basically, over 22 years, we finished outside the top 4 twice in 22 years.
Yeah.
So, if you asked any Arsenal fan in 1996 whether they would take that, most of them would have said yes. He's a victim of his own success.
That much I can agree with. Well, but if you set high standards for yourself,
thank you for your call.
That's fair enough. But one thing I did want to ask him was like, Tottenham have quite a limited wage and budget to work with as well, but yet they've outperformed us in the league. So
and that's the point I'm getting at there. That Arsenal now need to look at how they, and this is why I said we'll discuss the new manager coming in later in the full-time show. But that's the point of the debate. You might go for someone who plays attractive, beautiful football, but maybe then that won't deliver as much substance in terms of getting you back into the top 4. Maybe you do need someone more like an Allegri who plays good football, but is more defensive-minded. There's debates around that. But the whole thing about Wenger being a victim of his own success, he's not. He was very, very good, and he just got progressively worse. And he did win trophies along the way. There's no doubt about that. He won those FA Cups, and that was brilliant. But in the league, and this is the point, the league is where it really counts. Look, when Liverpool won the Champions League in 2005, they came 5th, right? And they were nowhere near one of the best teams, nowhere near being one of the best teams in England. And at the end of the day, you need to improve in your league form, and you might win an FA Cup, you might get to a Champions League final, but the league is the ultimate barometer to how successful you are. And Arsenal are a sinking stone. So I appreciate the guy's call, but I don't agree with him. Hello, welcome to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Name's Rob.
Hello, Rob. Who do you support?
Arsenal.
Obviously.
Yeah, go on. What you got to say?
They were playing very good today. I think the goal was very crucial for the Arsenal team because we haven't won any game.
Mate, do us a favour. Can you turn the device down in the background?
Yeah, 1 second.
Whatever you're watching it on. Thank you.
Cool. Hello?
Done. Sorry, mate. No disrespect to you calling, but we got to crack on. It's nearly start the second half. But look, yeah, we've got another call coming through. Hello, welcome to FanPark Live.
Hi there, Terry. My name's Yusuf, and I'm a City fan.
Hello, Yusuf. How are you? Yeah, we don't hear from many City fans. Good to hear from you.
Listen, Terry, man. This is honestly a dream, man. Basically, I've been calling up, and I've always wanted to get on your stream, but then you're never there.
I'm here most of the time. But yeah, cool.
Nah, cool. Last time I think it was that guy with the specs. I don't know what his name is. Nick Sports.
Oh, okay, good. What do you want to say, mate?
Yeah. So basically, I just want to say that I've had this season's been absolutely superb for our viewpoint. But to be honest, I think next season's definitely the time to kick on in the Champions League. Basically, we actually have to prioritize just at least going past the quarters for once, because we've only been to the semis one time in the past 7 years. We've been spending so much money, but we've only been there once.
Look, I agree with you on that. I think that City, this team, this season, and if you've watched me enough, you'll know I've said that I've rated them as the best team in the world at points.
Yeah.
I think Pep Guardiola's been brought in. Yes, of course, Premier League titles, FA Cups, great. But he's been brought in to make you European champions. So for him, even if he wins the league next year and doesn't win, progress further in the Champions League, I think it's not a failure. But there's certainly he hasn't quite met the expectations he's been brought in to achieve. So I agree with you. Going further in that tournament is important. But how do you think you do that? Is it about spending? And I've got no issues with the money you spend. You've got it, spend it. Is it about spending more money, or is it about maybe just 1 or 2 additions and just getting this group of players to be even better, even more gelled, even slicker?
Exactly that, basically. I think they just need to... They're already building like a family-type bond, because as you can see, after every game we're winning, they're always in like a party atmosphere in the changing room. Remember at Old Trafford and stuff. So I think this group of players is like the team to stick with. Just need to add a few more younger players, because I think Fernandinho is going to be leaving soon. Like, probably give him 1 more year, and then I think he's off. But I heard, unfortunately, that Man United signed Fred, so we can't get him anymore.
Yeah, there were rumours that United have got the agreement. Well, I think the captain of his current club, Shakhtar, kind of has basically said that he's going to Manchester, and they said which one. He kind of says, I don't. He just kind of he played coy. I don't think anyone knows. Obviously, it'd be nice to pip you to a player like that, but all I really care about is that we improve. When you look ahead of next season, though, in the Premier League, who do you think are going to be City's closest rivals?
For sure, I think Liverpool are definitely going to be big title contenders next year if they can add a bit more to their defence. And I think Klopp's going to be able to attract a lot of like world-class players, or not even world-class, like players who are up and coming, like Nabil Fekir, all these other like I don't know, young players who will establish to be one of the best if they work on the club. But to be honest, I think we need to add probably 1 or 2 players, like not even players. We can't afford to wait for players anymore to like develop. I think we should just try and get like a Dybala or something like that, like a world-class player who's actually going to just jump in our team and take us to even a like higher level than we're already at.
Cool, mate. Really appreciate your call. It'd be lovely to hear from you again, mate. Well done and congratulations this season. City deserve it, mate. Thank you.
Cheers, Terry, mate.
Cheers, mate. Take care.
It's very diplomatic of you, Terry. I like
mate, look, you can't... Look, City have been so good, you can't deny it. Listen, second half's the beginning. Make sure you call us up at full time. We'll have some polls ready for you. We can talk about best player, best manager, worst manager, and all sorts of loads of things at full time. We're going to have a little bit of a fun bubble with you guys as well. So make sure you tune in. Download the OneFootball app. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you all again very, very soon. Probably should have put it on silent. Probably.
Arsene Wenger is leaving Arsenal Football Club.
And I didn't know about Arsene until David phoned me one day and said, look, we're going to appoint Arsene Wenger.
This guy went a season unbeaten here.
Actually couldn't believe I cried today.
I've had enough of this shit, fam. I've had enough, blood.